Video games time is go. I think after tonight I should write down the like style of voices I give to everybody. Because there's a lot of characters now. Okay, I can't talk to... So she is de facto in my party, just not a combat. Not a combat. Ba-dum, Bart, look! Crap, Gebler. Looks like we have rats. Where do you plan on taking that girl, boy? 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 Let's see you try and call me that again. Who the hell are you, anyway? You do have spunk, but I don't need to give my name to rats like you. What? Now hand over the girl. She is a very important guest. Until she tells us where a certain piece of the Fatima Jasper is, we can't allow her to be taken away. Give me a break. You think I'm gonna hand her over just because you say to? Pull your head out, Gebler geek. Kinda suddenly glad I gave him a Surfer Bro voice. I assume you know where such abusive language will lead you. Man in the cause, King Ramses. How's it going, Remu? What is up? Hi, hello. If you truly want to protect that child, then surrender. Prince Bartholomew. Oh yeah? You know about me, huh? It's not such a bad feeling having your name known by someone as beautiful as you. Party! You may have had your problems with Shakan, but we won't treat you badly. Concerning Shakan, it really doesn't matter either way to us. Jerk. That's nice to know, but I can't accept it. See, for me, either way is bad. Then it's decided. Margie, hide back behind there. No, I'll fight too. I don't care, just hide. Okay, I can damage you normally. Oh, I poisoned him. Okay, that was total damage, not each. Good luck, Bart! Thumbs up! I poisoned him again. Remove status. I can't attack Leon anyway. Good luck, Bart! Good luck, Bart! Restore. It's only 40? Okay. Didn't even think of using status effects to distract me, huh? Yeah. Krang! Poison. Krang! Bart! Pounds! Oh cool, we just won. I was expecting this to be a like forced lose. You okay, Bart? I'm glad you're here, Faye. Faye. What's wrong, Bart? I thought this was just a simple rescue. Shut up! This jerk butted in and slowed me down. The way he attacked, it reminds me of someone from my past. Zoom in! Enough talk. Battling will reveal the truth about you. Careful, Faye. This Gebler jerk's pretty strong. Xenogears! How's it going, Mint? How are you doing, friend? Mecha's biggest structural weakness, shin kick. Krang! Dude's healing. Yeah, my part is quite strong, yeah. What if Ramses fought Dan was like, this kid can use chi? Is he? Perfect works patch reverts all voice to Japanese. Yeah, I wish. I wish. Like, I wish this game was fully voice acted and I had a Japanese option. Oh, I have 6 thingies now. Okay, so I can actually build AP as Bart. Predict attack. That's fine, I can buff. Oh, it's only self. Okay, that's fine. I was buffed to the moon. What does that make while attacking are completely different, Mr. Krang? Sweet! Krang! Restore. Fool, you heal a lot now. Good luck, Bart. I didn't heal any. Restore. I think Bart has back problems. He's got that Wolverine stance. He might. You know, I never thought if Iron Valor stacked or not. Now I just like kind of am too afraid to find out. I did a lot. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for the minor heal. That actually, genuinely, actually pretty nice. Xenogears. You're restoring. Yeah, I'm sure Yun Shrimps. Yeah, I hope so. Being a, you know, sand pirate and all. Sonic is a twin, thought he was a triplet. Good luck, Bart. Healed for 20. That's fine. Should be fine. I was trying to go for a poison, I guess. Oh, there we go. We just win. He looks completely different. And there's no response. Is it just my imagination? But that technique was indeed his. What's more, The name Faye. Where have I... Faye. That is my child's name. Oh, that was someone else. Gah. Leave the rest to me. Margie? Watch for rolling rocks. You only get half an A press. Sand rats. Total sentence imposed is now 10. Now! Is it him? Or do I only want to think so? If it is him, I am worthless. A reject. Guard! Double the guards on both shifts. Don't let those rats in here again. Hey, Faye, do you know where this elevator goes? I don't know. Where does it go? I'm asking you. This thing wasn't here before. Don't worry. We'll get you back home. Somehow. I'm not worried. Hey, Faye, how did the tournament go? I won, I guess. That's what I thought. I knew you could do it. I seem to learn Ultra Instinct and remember it, yeah. I should probably... Do we really have time to stop and eat jerky here in the hallway? I mean, what do you propose to treat our wounds? That's... Gebler's aerial battleship. Yeah, but look what's coming out of it. Are you guys in the mood for another battle? Bart, we better get out of here, and fast. Quick. Run. Now we run away. There are intruders in the base. There are 3 intruders. Presently heading for the dock area. The 2 men may be killed, but do not harm the girl. Bump. Faye! You're... Ellie? What are you doing here? I should be asking you. Don't tell me you're the intruders, Faye. Huh? If she's in our way, just... Wait a second, Bart. Ellie is not an enemy. Not an enemy. Are you saying... Look at her uniform. She's a Gebler officer. Gebler is named after one of the spheres in the Sephiroth tree. Oh, I see. Hurry, this way. That feels really weird. Stereo audio. Ah. It sounds like they've gone. Faye, can you explain to me how you know a Gebler officer? Well, I don't know where you met her, but no matter how you look at it, she's a Gebler officer, not an enemy. Where do you get off saying that? Yes. Special Forces of the Sacred Empire of Solaris, also known as Gebler. I'm Lieutenant Elhaim Van Houten of the Ignis... Okay, I had that right. Ignis Army's 3rd Assault Division. And while returning from a mission to capture the newest model gear from a Kislev military factory, I was attacked by pursuing Kislev gears and crash-landed in your village. I wanted to tell you, but I just couldn't bring myself to. When I heard what my crash landing in your village had caused, I couldn't tell you. I knew. Faye! I overheard you talking with Doc. Then why? It was all my fault. But I lashed out at you with my own feelings. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't. Just forget about it. You couldn't help it. You had your own problems. But Faye, why are you with them? I'm cooperating with Bart and his crew. We came to rescue Margie, who was taken prisoner in the castle here. I see. Hey, just a minute. Where do you think you're going? You want to get out of the castle, right? In this confusion, you can escape through the gear launch door. Great idea, but do we really buy that? I don't think so. She talks sweet, but she's probably planning to turn us over to that old bald geezer. It's a trick, Faye. Wait, Bart. She's not a bad person. She said she'd help us, so let's go with her plan. You're always like this. Can't you see? She's in Gebler. Don't be so damn trusting. It's not true. Is it, Ellie? Oh, yeah? Look where your ability to judge characters got you. Faye, what about you? Do you believe her? I made up my mind long ago. Faye. First you, now her. The whole lot of you could go jump off a cliff for all I care. Wait here a second. The coast is clear. Quick, follow me. I have no control. No control. Running on my own. This is the gear startup code. You can start any standard gear with this code. Ellie? This is all I can do for you. The rest is up to fate. Alright, let's go, Faye. What are you doing? Hurry up. Ellie, come with us. You're not the type of person suited to a place like this. Faye. You're just wasting time talking. They're coming. We're gonna get caught. Ellie. Thanks, but it's impossible. I'm a Solaris soldier. This is where I belong. I can't go with you. Ellie. Faye, the next time we meet, we'll be enemies. I'm now in a gear. Still closed. Still closed. Damn it, Ellie, just get in the robot. I know, right? Scared us a little like Siegmeyer, yeah, a little bit. Myung, get my wyvern powered up now. Commander, I have a message from Hugh. Uh-oh. What? Stop the power-up. Recall all men back to base and wait for further orders. That fool. What is he doing down here now? Well, Marguerite, now that we have saved you, may we ask you one thing? Why did you go up against the enemy by yourself? Sorry, but I heard a rumor in town that day. It was said that the sect sisters who were captured by Ave were still alive. Obviously a groundless rumor started by the enemy in order to lure you out. Please, don't be so hard on her. The Nissan sect is Marguerite's home. It's perfectly understandable. Then, you thought you could save them alone? That was stupid. I believed it. So what? I was wrong. But Grandma and Mom were already executed. Marguerite. Enemy had cake? I know, right? At any rate, Marguerite is here unhurt. That's the main thing. Before luck runs out, let's take Marguerite to Nissan. We can talk more there. Now, I'll go prepare Marguerite's room. Miss Marguerite, may I ask you to accompany me? Margie! Next time, let us know. We'll go for you. Yeah, I'll do that. Marguerite is straining herself. Young master, you should be kind to her. Sorry, I'm like distracted by Twitter at the same time. Enemy had cake. Yeah, enemy had cake. It just falls down whole. That Margie. Leaving a strange stuffed animal in a place like this. Because of this, we can't get into the bridge. It's not strange. Hey, Faye, stop the funny voices, will ya? Huh? I didn't say anything. That's weird. Anyway, let's ask Margie to get rid of it. Impassable stuffed animal. Yeah. Gonna go into the gun room with the guns and the tea. No way to step over it or around it or move it a tiny bit. Yep. Absolutely impassable. That should go on that we can't go here now, that one we can't go here now Twitter account. I'm gonna use file 3 as the backup now, as the stream backup. Because I can. Sob, sob. Oh, to think that Marguerite has now returned. Come to think of it, this is the second time we have had to flee from the royal capital. It seems an awful long time ago. That night when I took them with me to escape. Yeah, and on top of that, he was bold enough to steal this ship along the way. You know, this used to be the kingdom's flagship. Yes, it was all Sigurd's doing. So courageous of him, even at such a young age. Anyway, this Yggdrasil can be considered a keepsake of the late king for the young master. It kind of feels like you're stuck to me for life. Even though you used to be my personal knight, right? Now I'm just a kid pirate. But eventually you will become a proud lord. I gotta hurry up and grow up or I'll never be proud of myself. And I won't be able to win against him. Hydrate! I drink is technically, correct. Weapons/accessories in name only, for there's neither. That said, I got a lot of money, let's get a lot of items. How much would 30 of these cost? Too much. Yeah, too much. Let's just get, like, 10 more of those. Need a few of these. That kind of hurts, but what are you gonna do? Oh, I can buy these? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I can sell that gold nugget, right. And it says this is sell for a lot. Alright. And I forgot I found that gold nugget in the aquarium of Ave in Ledovik. When I have control of the Yggdrasil again, I'll start saving on slot 1, but I think that's going to be relatively soon. Relatively being the operative word. So while I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to take my first break here, I think. So let me get the music up. 3 minutes of ads are going to play. Feel free to stand up, stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, stay hydrated. Don't go too far, though. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Alright, I am back. Hello, hello, hello. How is it going, friends? We are back at it again. Back at it again at video games. Now I just gotta find Margie's room, which is like around here somewhere, probably. Marguerite's become stronger since the last time I saw her. She is indeed the true great mother of Nissan. Hey, that professor dressed in green isn't with you. You hear about science? Yeah, it's science. The science of a stuffed animal holding the door closed. Looks like, it doesn't look like science, it looks like laundry. Hey, Margie, give her to that strange stuffed animal sitting in front of the bridge. It's in our way. It's not a strange stuffed animal. It has a name. Its name is... Choo Choo. Her name is Choo Choo. But that's weird. It was just here where I put it a moment ago. Enter Choo Choo. Needs science to clean laundry. It's true. Blah, what is up, Halo? Streamer backseating, play faster. You know, Blab, that reminds me of this story I once heard about playing faster in a video game. Just this morning, I was watching a speedrun for Dark Souls, all bosses, and like, it was like an hour long. So, in the first minute of the video... Nice to meet you, I'm Choo Choo. I fell in love with you when I first saw you in Bloodovik. Wherever you go, I shall go Choo. Oh my, I just declared my love. What we thought was just a stuffed toy is actually a living animal. Weird. No wonder it felt strangely lukewarm. What? Looking good, Faye. Shut up. It's alright. I, as the captain, give you my permission. Yeah. Suit yourself. Well, I don't want to interrupt you two, so I'll wait outside. Chichimaru. I need to give her a better voice. Thank you for your help at the castle. I heard you really riled it up at the tournament. Bart was bragging how you're both buddies and all. Really? I'm so ashamed. I want to be of help to Bart, but I ended up owing him again. Faye, have you seen Bart's back? He's got scars all over his back and it looks so painful. Long ago, when the two of us got caught by Shakan, Bart protected me from getting beaten. Back then, I decided to be his follower, to serve and protect him. But he's the one who's always protecting me. So sorry. Anyway, thanks a lot for saving me. My eyes dry out when pretending to be a stuffed animal. Oh, Choo. Thanks, Faye. Anyway, now that Choo is no longer on the bridge... How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good Friday/Saturday time zone. Weekend time zone, right? I said I was going to do that. Old habits and all that. I hope everyone is having a good weekend time zone. Let's go to the bridge. Next ad break will probably be waffle time. Just throwing that out there. Friends, buddy, old pal, old friend, old buddy, pal, friend. Number 42. Yeah, let's hear more. 22. Number 16. And number 23. Number 23 is the best one. Ah, well, that's too bad. Young master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in Gebler. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Kahran Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Gebler. It seems that Gebler isn't just after the excavation sites around Dovei after all. You mean, they're not after the Jasper? If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Young master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. Doc hasn't come back yet, has he? Phew. I mean, Doc. No need to worry about him. He'll join us soon. We shall have to enter into Nissan through the secret road. Let's keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert as a sign of where the road lies buried. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Red Mag Chocobo. There's a spider on my wall. Cool. But I want to go back into Bledavik. Is Tan truly acting like the Urianger of Xenogears? Yeah, kinda. I got away with the spider and it, like, starts jittering up the wall. I'm just saying hi, little guy. Spiders can live in my house, that's fine. Alright, so we have the Yggdrasil again, so I can save on file slot 1. Can I go? Not right away. Under martial law. Dang. I mean, that makes sense, but like, I wanted to go play. That was Bledavik, not the ship. Okay. Hydrate! We can just go back to Nissan. I wonder if anyone in Bart's base reacts to Margie being actually rescued. Bart's lair. L2R2 to board gear. Yeah, it's both shoulder buttons. It's actually working this time around too. I can't not hear Guardia Castle here. Hey Bart, remember that time I went into your room? What? Remember that time I went in your room? That's no good. That's all you say? Okay. Oh yeah, the screen. Sending the latest information. Sending the latest information. Sending the latest information. Main screen, turn on. Somebody set us up the bomb. All your base are belong to us, etc. Cool, I just like SM64 quick stepped up to the freaking thing. That ladder was normal, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new here in the base. Which is a shame. Call Pan and Cook, the upwarp has finally been found in the wrong game. Yeah, I know, right? And earlier commotion. Oh, right. We talked about that. Right, everyone evacuated. Bart, dear, I was wondering when you'd show up. Still the best sprite. I probably, in retrospect, could have just, like, gotten out of the Yggdrasil and walked here and just left through the thing instead of needing this elevator cutscene. C'est la vie. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go back to the Yggdrasil, which is over this way, actually. Yeah, I like the idea of just jumping into the hole. Alright, let's get back on the road. So there's really only one way I can go unless I go back to Dazzle again, which is probably not gonna have anything at all. I'm not gonna like comb this game for every single secret and optional thing, by the way. Just, you know, it's a PS1 era RPG. I am gonna like look for stuff here and there. Cause like, oh, go back to this town at this exact time. You can get a secret. Like a really powerful weapon or like a boss or something. That doesn't seem to be the case right now. Tiger, what is up, Halo? How are you doing? It's a secret to some. Yeah. Not to game FAQs though. But yeah, I'm not gonna like 100% this. Games of this era come with permanently missable content. And I'm not the type of person who would go out of her way just to like, you know, do permanently missable content forever. I don't know if the captions are like the most visible, so I'm actually gonna change the font. Oh cool, I can do it without doing that. Cool. Okay, cool. That looks a lot more readable. The idea is accessibility, so... Anyway, road to Nissan. The worst offenders in this era are games with permanently missable content that are needed for the best ending of a game but are obscure and you wouldn't know unless you bought a guide. Yep, sometimes those are like done to sell guides, but... Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you, but Kaharan Ramses taking over the post of Ave is pretty annoying. The home country might have had some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. But perhaps there is still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called Elements at the Commander's Training School, Jugend, are both here. Hope you're right. By the way, she's still... According to Faye, there was a female aide on Car's side. And he said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair. So it must be her. So all the old Elements members are on the surface world now. I'm going to adjust the captions a little bit further. There we go. Wish is in a club called the Elements. Imagine the jackets. They would be really cool if they aligned properly with the correct element that would be necessary in a situation. I wouldn't want, say, a fire jacket in the middle of summer where I live. I guess so. Hyuga, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Car and is kind to anyone. I know that very well. But sometimes I felt a strange fear in her. That bothers me more than Car being in this land. That cannot be true. Not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense these things quite accurately? Right. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris' objectives really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hyuga, have you gotten any information? Not really. I left there before going into the center section. Hey! I knew it was Bart. Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't scare me. Sorry, Dory. Sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig. Damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Doc get back? Stardust! What is up? Hi, hello. That's right, get shouted out. Get shouted out, friend. I just meant like a bomber jacket with patches and colors. Yeah, no. I took it very literally because I'm a nerd. Hi, hi. Ah! Yeah. I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, my son. As you wish. I will have the honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah, How's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from the royal capital, the sect's representatives have been in discussion. What have they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shah Khan people have been gathering here, probably because they heard about what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we thought, but I know she was in a lot of grief. Hello, Sick Pipe! What is up? Hi, hello. Okay, I need to drop this by a little bit more. That should be good now. That should be, like, perfect. Just got done streaming not too long ago and you were exhausted. Thought to check up. No worries, no worries. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had fun. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return. I'd like to go and save the game before I go into town. Go to the chapel because the plot picks up here. Almost dropped your phone on your face from dozing off in bed. Your life flashed before your eyes. Yeah. Trying to wake up with some Twitch action. Do I have anything actiony on my buttons? You know what you could do to wake up? You could always
hire a samurai.
I could always drop a hot plot twist. Did that work? Well, then I can...
Rejoice!
There you go. Those are your meme sounds. You are now awake. Had a good stream. Yeah, it was meant to be a chill stream. Shorter than it actually became because you got raided thrice and had to extend it twice. And last year you didn't want to be rude to the raiders. I know the feeling. Whenever I'm like about to end, I actually turn off raids. What's the setting called? Stop raids. Yeah, for 1 hour. I usually hit that right before I go offline. Want the Taco Bell chime? I can link that particular button. Because I'm using... I don't have like a soundboard. I have a website. This has revitalized you. Very good. Yeah, I don't have like a fancy sound setup or anything. I have this website and a bunch of favorites. Do a lot of record scratch noise. Yeah, I love that one. And basically everything that is channel points on your stream, Rish. Yeah, I love all of those. Just did eat KFC, so that's the same parent company. Yeah, at this point. My personal favorite to use channel points on, of course, where is it? Is
Emotional damage!
it was louder than I expected, but hey, here we are. Anyway, I heard the airplane noise take off somewhere in all of that meme fest, so let's go here. Or I could explore. I did that before. But I have the memory God gave a goldfish cracker, so... I got in my mechs just in time. I got into my mech suits just in time. They sure are trying, aren't they? Oh, you just straight up rejoined me. Fantastic. Love that for me. Try to remember that for next time. Didn't actually expect to be rated much less so much. That's the excuse, yeah. I do it about, like if I know for a fact I'm going to be going offline relatively soon, especially in a challenge run where I know the game well enough to know where my stopping point is, I usually hit it about 5-10 minutes before then, just in case. It's a great setting to have. Never ever remember to turn that back on. A disaster, yeah. Little Kobold doesn't understand what's about to happen. Yeah. It's good fun for a hermit. Because, like, if I know for a fact I am, like, done streaming and want to stop. Hermit's hideaway, where's Radius? Probably in home. It's a thing. Raids are a big part of your night. You cannot risk forgetting to turn that back on. Yeah. Wonder if Firebot can do it. Oh, the stop raids thing only happens for an hour, and then it's like... It's kind of like a snooze ad thing kind of thing. It's only stop raids for an hour, at least the button I have. I am now in the woods. So I usually just like set it and forget it because it's like I never have to worry about it otherwise. I don't get raided all that often. But I think it's just like the hours I stream, so like, you know, it's never that big of a deal. But you know, it's one of those like just in case. Like if I know I'm done, I don't want to like get raided into when it's like I mentally checked out 15 minutes ago, but I guess I can keep going. Never feels good. But I don't want to be rude to people who just raided in either. Gonna dip off stream now. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Thanks for hanging out, Stardust. I appreciate it. I appreciate you poking in. I hope you have a great rest of time zone of this day. I'm assuming sleep is hopefully in the future. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful time zone again as well. Lil Cobalt. This was necessary. Okay, let's go back into town, I suppose. Alright, it's doing the FF9 thing where I can't open the menu. May not be FF9. There's like one Final Fantasy where if I'm like next to a town where I can see the name of the town, which I guess in the PS1 era is exclusively FF9, it doesn't let me like open the save menu. Anyway, we're here in Nissan. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. FF7 does that. It's a problem when doing the RNG manip to breed a gold chocobo with no racing, yeah. Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite up to meet the sisters. Huh? What is it, old Maison? Sniff. Goodness gracious me. To think that little Miss Marguerite was finally able to return here. It is so awfully moving. Hey, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me. How terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite up to see the sisters. Excuse me now. I want to play FF7 now. I have a challenge run in mind for actually this coming. Maybe I'll like. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do after Xenogears. Okay, cool. You're playing FF7 now from a certain point of view. Which view is it? Tell me when the camera's in the point of view where I'm playing FF7. Is the rumor that there are pirates in the royal capital true? No. Well, you seem like a trustworthy fellow. I guess I'll believe you wholeheartedly. Through a special arrangement with the town representatives, we're getting lodging. Good for you, bro. Very sorry, but we're all full. As an apology, please accept this. Special herb tea. Reduced weight a bit. Everyone gets to use a certain point of view fallacy, so can... You know what? Good point, Reimu. Bunch of booze. Captions didn't really even try with your name, Reimu. I'm sorry. Marty has come back. Mr. Pirate, will you let me ride in your ship someday? Maybe when you get a little older, kid. But I want to go now. So you're going to make a move, eh, Bartholomew? But somehow I don't think that man's just gonna stand by and let you do as you please. That man? He means Shakan. Yes, it's alright to try and avenge your father, but I don't think things will be that easy, though. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want you to know I'm always thinking about that. Do your best. So it has finally begun. My late father always said, don't miss the greater happiness by being misled by minor sufferings. It hurts me to see our children placed in danger, but if it moves our country in the right direction, then it's in their benefit. Once it come home, anyway. How's Bledovic? It's under martial law, so it's gotten progressively harder to contact our agents in the city. According to the info we finally got just a while ago, there's no major activity. We think they found some reason to attack and are getting ready now. The possibility exists. However, I've heard that Shakan's power base in the capital is eroding away. He's probably weaker than we thought. Anyway, it's happened and we're committed now. I feel the same way. Now that I think about it, 12 years ago, ever since the coup d'etat by Shakan, there's been a lot of tension in our country. With Marguerite back now, I agree that the former dynasty should be returned to power. Everyone feels the same, but we must look at reality. Do we have the strength to do that now? Nissan music's so peaceful. Yeah, it really is, though. Oh, hey, Spider moved to the other wall. You are no longer shy about it. Okay, cool. Good for you. I don't see any flies, so you are paying rent. That is all I care about. Well, that and you're not poisonous. Yeah, you just look like a yard spider. You're fine. Now I hear Bartholomew, the one who brought back Marguerite, has started moving around out in the open. I'm certain Shakan is preparing a large army. We have a Hulk. Oh, I thought the beast didn't... I thought the beast had wandered off. You're missing the point. We're like an Iron Fist, but yeah, whatever. Semantics, exactly. Shakan may be coming here soon. What's gonna happen if he captures this area? Will everyone be killed? I seriously doubt that. Even he won't want to risk provoking any kind of outrage with the citizens. Especially in this situation, he will definitely want to avoid putting himself in a compromising situation. We should set up a hiding place just in case. Maybe there. Please, don't either of you talk about this in front of Margie. She's only just got back from a long time in captivity. I don't want her to have to worry. I want her to be happy for a little longer. You should not be overly worried yourself. You have just got to think about what is best for the future of this land. What is done is done. You only did what you believed was right. Put the past behind you. Huh. I'm alright. They're continuing their discussion in there. Good for them. I've had enough troubles. I just want to live life peacefully. Said like everyone ever, basically, but you know. This land extends all the way around the lake, which extends all the way around the cathedral. Just for fun, you might want to go all the way around it yourself. Not there's much to see at all, mind you. Telling he's like not being dizzy. All the way around. Now we're up here. I just want to walk away from this guy. If it isn't my young lord, I hear you gave them quite a show this time. Shh, keep it down. My true identity is supposed to be a secret. What if a spy from the royal capital snuck in here and heard you? Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Like this old man, does the heart good to see the innocent play of children? It really does, though. So, like, if you live in a neighborhood, or like an apartment complex, or just like a block of houses or whatever, and children are playing outside or nearby or whatever, then you have a safe neighborhood. Like, if the loudest thing you have to deal with is children playing, then you're living well. Like, I will never have children of my own, and I'm very okay with that. But I'm not anti-child either. I'm not like one of those edgy edgelords like, grr, children, bad, dumb. No. No. Like, it makes me feel safe living where I live because I actually like kids. I'm not great around kids because I'm like super mega awkward because I never know like what to say because I never want to condescend to a child. But like, I'm not gonna like open up the MSNBC quarterly reports either. But like for the last 10 years I've lived in this apartment and it's always just children playing outside. That's like the noise I hear. And honestly, it makes me feel pretty safe because, like once you spend time with a kid, you get the hang of it. Oh yeah, for sure. But like, taking that time, like the early stages of hanging out is just super awkward. Like, I can't just go and be like, do you like jazz? No, like, kids in your family, yeah, fair enough. Like the kids you substitute taught briefly. I was a teacher's aide in high school for a 6th grade math class, and that was actually pretty fun after a while. But like, that took me a few weeks to get the hang of it, so. Children are fine as long as they stay over there, fair enough. Not gonna have one ever, but not anti-kid, exactly. Like, I'm content if I never have to interact with one for any meaningful length of time, but I'm not gonna be a dick about it either. But it makes me feel secure living where I live, where the only meaningful, like, major noise at any given time is children playing. And over 10 years, people come and go out of these apartments all the time, especially where I live, has a very, very high turnover rate. Even before they were bought, because, like, we're near a ski resort, kind of, and it is, like, the same price to rent an apartment for half a year, for, like, a 6-month lease, than staying in a cabin. Because, like, a cabin, you have, like, a room, maybe, like, a communal bathroom or something, whereas an apartment, you have bedroom, plural sometimes, bathroom, full kitchen, like, you're near grocery stores, like, I don't know, it's so much easier. So we've always had a high turnover. So people come and go all the time, and even then, like, over 10 years, the most consistent thing has been just, like, the sound of children playing outside. So, yeah, kids, I too die when I drink berry-flavored milkshake. I know, right? Trick with kids is just asking them questions. In theory, you could ask if they like jazz. Yeah, theory. It wouldn't be a good opener for a kid necessarily, but like, what kind of music do you like would probably be like a better. I would ask about like TV shows, but I don't really keep up with television myself at this point anymore. So I'd have to go to video games and like, talk to your kids like you're a stereotypical Martian. Fair enough. Why not? What's jazz? Oh, it's music. I mean, it would be a good conversation. It would just lead into a daisy chain of questions that I don't necessarily have all the answers for. And kids are way, way smarter than anyone ever gives them any credit for. Put bluntly, kids can smell bullshit a mile away. And unfortunately, how I get through life a large percent of the time, it's like Gen Z music and millennial music are the same. Maybe you missed something. Possibly, possibly not. We have to wait. Like, music doesn't necessarily go by generation, but by decade. It's all conversations with kids. It's always a daisy chain of questions you don't have the answer to no matter how you start it. That's true. Because a child will find the one question you are not prepared to answer. And I don't even mean like one of those awkward questions. It's like, ask your parents. No, I mean like, you'll get like a Jeopardy question from a child. And just, you're done. You don't have the answer. And I could pull out my phone and Google stuff all day, but so can they, and they know that, so. Hey, Kitty, what's a subplan? Oh my god. How does a trumpet work? Similarly to a kazoo. Have you ever played a kazoo? I could be wrong. I've never actually played a trumpet. I don't do band. I was in music in late elementary, early middle school. I was wanting to learn the violin, and then I just didn't because money. But that's the thing, a lot of adults just like don't get about children is they're not like separate species of being. They are little tiny human beings. They're gonna become adults one day. And I see no reason to not speak to a child like a human being. Not like again, I'm not opening the MSNBC quarterly reports of business statistics and all that stuff. But they're human beings. They're not like dogs. Like, I don't like condescending to children because that's an insult to them. Yeah, they're just little tiny people, but they're people. They're like, they're going to become us someday. Like in some form or another. They're gonna become our age. They're gonna become adults. They're going to learn how the world works. And I just, like, I don't like the idea of insulting a child's intelligence just because they're children. It's messed up. And it's also a missed opportunity because, like, the second you insult a child's intelligence, you've missed an opportunity to impart some kind of knowledge that they can use to grow from. Do you open the MSNBC quarterly reports with adults right away? Don't you? Yeah, tip number 1, don't ooh-woo speak to people, children or adults. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, don't assume they are mature adults who know everything, because I'm not a mature adult. I'm an adult, but I'm not mature, and I sure as heck don't know anything. But like, condescending to a child feels almost criminal to me, because they're small people. They're gonna remember. They're looking to understand how the world works. But like, treat them as like humans in training, I guess. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're safe. These are the people who took care of me when I was small. Oh, Bart, I'm glad you're well. The people at the Hidden Port contacted us just before you came into town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters. I must hurry and see the sisters. Okay, bye. Don't treat children like they can't possibly understand. Instead, try to help them understand. In general. Not like for every single thing ever, because some things are better left to, like, you know, for parents or like actual people, but like, don't mistreat children. It's really easy, actually. Assuming they listen. Yeah, exactly. Nothing you can do at that point if they don't. But like, mostly we're just old and boring. Oh yeah, for sure. Instead to make sure they don't perish, pretty much. But I'm not gonna treat them like lesser beings than myself just because they're younger than me. Just because they're small. I get when I tell you about general relativity, it's physical. Anyway, welcome to church. Margie! I very briefly contemplated giving every single person in this church an Irish accent. I would just die. I can't do it. Margie. I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie. We're so glad you're safe. Yes, it is all thanks to Bart and his men. We just received word, so we were singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief. Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes! Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the Royal Capital. But at least I have made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back, safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy that I cannot help but... Sister, there is no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone, to celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Thank you, and bless you all. Oh, yes, sister, may I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, so I want to have a look around up there too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think of holding back from anything. Except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that again. I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. Margie, I am so glad. There used to be nuns that sold baked goods at a local grocery place, and they were very intimidating. Yeah. It's been a while since the last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You put up with enough, okay? If you are trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh, yes. I'll show Faye and Citan around our cathedral. Follow me. What a strong girl she is. It is obvious that she really wants to just break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. That's just the way she's always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her, too. Alright, it is waffle time, so... let's get the music back. Oh, that's why I didn't... okay. I'll have to make the box larger, that's fine. Quick fix. Alright, cool. So, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. It is my midstream mealtime. Feel free to get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, stay hydrated. Don't go too far, though. I will be back. Alright, I am back. Hello, hello. I feel better after a waffle time. So yeah, video games. Everyone had a nice, relaxing break time. Plunge, what is up? Hi, hello. How are you doing, friend? You're good, that is good. Always glad to hear. You switch out? Absolutely, friendo. Yay, video games. I'm up here now. Some IRL sword fighting. Very nice. That sounds fun. I want to do that. Like, not with real swords, obviously, but I'm assuming it's either, like, nerf swords are blunted or some other kind of shenanigan to make them safe. Oh, you're here. We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here. Padded, very nice. I want to do that. Thought I could try jumping over. Tuesday, it's heavy armor and wooden swords. Very nice. And on Thursday, it's no armor and real swords. No, I'm joking. How magnificent. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide here. Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? Why I gotta hydrate. Did captions not get the why I oughta or why I oughta? How about let's do that. So in theory, the captions should be able to keep up now, no matter how much I talk. Unless it has a moment, but it does that sometimes. Anyway, I hydrated. I like the view from here the best. Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice that the two great angels only have one wing each? Did Sephiroth do this? According to a legend handed down in Nisan, God could have created humans perfectly, but then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolizes. In order to fly, they are dependent on one another. One-winged angel intensifies, yeah. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually, these depictions are not gender-specific. But these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. Wish I had a replica of that? Same. That would be a really sick set piece to have. Don't think that's how physics work? You don't know that. The bee flies anyway because it does not care what humans say is impossible. The same can be true for one-winged angels. Oh, I see. That's where the captions are messing up. There we go. So it's just going to be randomly 4 lines sometimes. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Actually, bees fly because they send wing beats in multiple directions, not just up and down. Yeah. But, you know. But also, bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan. Why, Dr. Sitan Uzuki, you're an amusing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It is a habit of mine. The doc knows a lot about it, a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Forcing them to fly together? It would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday, I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it, but this time I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nissan Nation, and the founder of the Nissan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it. I would definitely like to view that. Faye, let us go have a look at it. All according to Sophia, translated Sophia means wisdom. It's also the goddess from FF6, and subsequently used in 14. It's farther on in. You didn't open the door for me this time? I see. Just to believe that they could fly together. Same! Because it's better that way. It's cooler. It's more romantic. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Look. It's the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so? Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But that is not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours. Sometimes it's really easy to forget the first 5 seconds of this game, outside of like the anime intro where the space station explodes, is Faye painting pictures. Like, we just kind of forget that Faye actually can just do that. Like, God, I forgot that detail so wholeheartedly. that Faye just like paints pictures. Like this scene is like, you know. I was about to say, do we get to see the painting? I think I said the same thing last time. They had an anniversary concert in Japan for this game's OST recently, and they sold little replicas of this painting. Ah! I want one. I want one too. Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist. No, it is very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. She is smiling, but in a way gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self. Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Ah, if you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know, but my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She might know something. Can you show me? Yes, very good. Alright then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Who could it be? How's it going, Suit Up? How are you doing? Well, shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, alright. But this painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. Lacan. Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you are daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. Run, jump, down 16 flights of stairs head first. I feel like that'd be a terrible room to paint in, like it has one window, no lights. Except for during certain times of the day where it has a very glaring light. Oh, I can't just jump off the balcony? Dang. Guess they thought of that. I mean, if I made a chapel, I would also make it to where people couldn't jump off the second floor. Probably by not building a chapel or not having a second floor in the chapel. But still, in the meantime, we can still jump down the stairs. As a matter of fact, the guy next to me and I were born here. Years ago, we both got tired of the peaceful but boring life here, so we ran away from home. But we both ended up enlisting in the army. It's not that we have any particularly happy memories or whatever here. It's just that, after all, this is the land of our birth, so, well, you know. Preparations should be starting near the border of the sect's country for the charge by the Royal Capital's army. But a miscalculated move directed on the enemy is certain to backfire on us, so we'll be taking covert action for a while. I'm on my way there now, but I thought I'd offer a prayer before I go. I want to see with my own eyes what will become of this country. Yeah, that's where I came from, I'm like 90% sure. But then I didn't see any other rooms. I imagine Sister Agnes would be like here in the chapel. The 20th anniversary concert also gave higher ticket people a small music box plays the music boxes song. Oh, that would be something that would like be coveted in any collection. If I had to lose 170 bucks for it, is that a loss? Cause like, you love that game a lot. You love this game a lot. So is it really a loss of $170? It's pretty, yeah, that sounds actually, that's like, I could afford something like that. Like if this were my favorite game of all time, that would be pretty easy. Love this game a lot. Yeah. Somewhere, it must be somewhere, the truth that we have not yet come to know. Oh? That scared me. You're very devoted. Well, sort of. It's just that after sneaking into the capital, I started to think about a lot of things. And I've come to realize the world isn't right the way it is now. Building a church where the Bible is Xenogears. The road we must take is out there somewhere, a way out of the confusion we are now facing. The sister sitting diagonally across from me is desperately looking for that answer. Why does war never disappear from this world? To me it is clear that it is meaningless. Perhaps it is our fate to be forever at discord with each other. We're transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years old get worn, so we renew them. It is one of our daily tasks. I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. I would have loved to have met her. I understand you were shown Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in that picture is Nisan's great founding mother. Some say it was painted at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago? Now that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period? In our hands, there is no such records left intact. All records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. The portrait is the only thing left. We too do not have much knowledge about her. That is too bad. So there really is nothing left at all. For someone who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to have shared them. But unfortunately, I am unable to help here. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring. But it does seem somewhat strange. If such a majestic building as this survived history, then it is likely a scroll or two would remain too. According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. I see. So everything was lost in the darkness of history. I'm so glad there's that snap feature where, like, I'm stuck, but I can't move until they get here, but they can't get here. I'm up here now. Hashtag Sophia 2024 BC. I'm checking every ladder. even though there's nothing to indicate that there would be anything left on the ladders. Okay. Now we can go. Now we can go back to the town. This is a weird town that doesn't let us like go through it like Bledavik did. May all things be as heaven wills. The town representatives have finished their discussions and are moving into action. They have dispersed to prepare their defenses and accommodations for the residents desiring to escape. I'm from the Royal Army stationed down south. I may work for the current government, but my heart belongs to Nissan. I can't desert it. I hear there are lots of people like me who are gathering here. The residents here are kindly renting me this room. Now I'm waiting here until something starts happening. Now where was the meeting house? This feels like a shop. I forgot. I forgot. No, something is not right. I was wrong in any case. Hello, Oldman. Whatever happens, I'll never move from here. Pushes him. I like off the bed, just like a little bit to the left. Ah. Young master. The people of Nissan were most generous to allow us to rent this house, so there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if he may. Alright, so where's Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, my son. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. The music probably helps. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are. Alright, but before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. I am enjoying the combat system, yeah. I think it's really neat. As someone who like really likes Chrono Cross, who does a similar, not combo system, but like intermixing light, medium, and heavy attacks, it feels pretty natural. But, like, I don't know, it kind of flows better in this game. Two other games that have similar implementations. Oh, yeah, sure, what are they? Sig, what's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. All right, I'll tell you. Me and Citan here, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They are used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while, but we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who are backing that Shah Khan idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand. But can you elaborate a little more? I think I can probably get all of these options, but like... What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something. Yes, well... Etranunk, the capital of Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates, so that's why Luke is here. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. And a chat game collection, Legend of Legaia and Legend of Dragoon. I love Legend of Dragoon. I've played that. I have played it to completion. I'm going to do a challenge run of it sometime this year. Legend of Legaia is on my backlog, though, for first plays. To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. What are lambs? That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the Earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels. It is not a complete secret, but I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population, so they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. The game was hard combo-wise, ended up game sharking to buy the combo for me ring, yeah. My first playthrough when I was, like, young, well, the first time I tried to play the game when I was a teenager, when I first got the game, ended midway through Disc 2 because I could not beat the ghost ship boss. And, what I ended up doing to solve that in subsequent later playthroughs, is, you know, I would grind up Shauna's Dragoon level, like, really, really, really high. And then, from there I would, just have enough magic to just, like, get rid of that boss entirely. It usually came to the total of about 10,000 G, so I would, like, buy the ring, and then in later playthroughs I just, like, got good at the combo system and just did it that way. Okay. What's that monster down there? I know, right? But I'm gonna do a challenge run of Legend of Dragoon. I just need to, like, come up with the rules and see how viable it is. Who is that man? His name is Kahran Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses? We call him Kar. In Solaris, there is an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower-level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal: to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses? He's also a man in gauze, that's true. One challenge could be once you master a combo, it can't be used anymore. There was a list of challenges that, like... Yeah, there was like a list of challenges. Someone had sent me this. And I'm gonna borrow some of these to make an amalgamate run similar to the Black Coffee run in Chrono Cross. No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. Back then, we agreed with him. Back then, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yes. Even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. Why did you leave? So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? We were placed in key military positions by Ramses. And thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans? Yes, for example, Drive. That drug and all others like it are used now as byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. This Drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use? At least anyone in the Gebler forces who was sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some. In her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs, how low are these guys? This is the coolest when your teenager teen mind went pow, yeah. Damn. I think I get most of it. Old Maison, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. I should have been honest with him sooner. It is best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. I am sure the young master would never have dreamed of such a tale. I guess you already knew? Well, now that you ask, yes, I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try and help the young master come to terms with all that he has just heard. Now, which one is the town hall? I'm just gonna start going into buildings at random. Love the music in this game, but Chrono Cross still #1. Oh, I agree. Like, same composer, so it's fair to, like, you know, compare them and play favorites and stuff. Yasunori Mitsuda is probably one of my favorite composers in all of video games. Chrono Cross is my #1 OST of any video game to ever exist, ever. I'm gonna change the font again on the fly. What if I do something weird? Oh, that feels better. Okay. Like, Chrono Cross will always be my #1 favorite OST, and I include FF14 when I say that. And Final Fantasy XIV's OST is an absolute masterclass of video game music and composition. Don't listen to FF14 music, typically have your own music going. Fair enough, fair enough. I love that game's OST, but for me, Chrono Cross will always be #1 for OST. Like on my list of me, not like of all time forever. Have all music and sound muted. Yeah, I don't think I could. Personally, like this Toho thing, they make Godzilla. Oh my god. It's layered, but it's like an onion. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different. Like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused, because it was not so simple. There was a time where he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I am not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I am saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you until now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it is not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Citan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we tried to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. Was traumatized by technocracy fascism in another dimension in the sky. Pardon me, your highness. I know, right? Like with everything Sigurd said, my first thought is, oh my god, dude, are you okay? You were literally experimented on for, like, technocratic fascism. Like, dude, are you actually okay? That's my first question. Yeah, if I went through what Citan and Sigurd went through, I don't think I would be... yeah, you would be that little ball in Metroid. I would just be like some dust in the sky. Like, you remember that balloon I griefed over yesterday? I'd be like kind of that, I guess. Just like kind of just like floating into nothing. Like, I understand why, Bart is, like, upset. Because it is a lot to take in. Like, a lot to take in. I need a save point break, if I'm being honest. Take it all in. Yeah, I need a save point. How's it going, Clink? What is up? Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fine weekend time zone. You're well, that's good to hear. I like hearing that. Because it's been like several ad breaks since I last saved the game, I think. Okay, so it's 11:31:48. No, that's about right. 11 hours is about right. Just finished dinner, baby's going to bed, you not too far behind. I feel that. Oh, wow, yeah, an hour and some change. Joke you couldn't make because you were running. Let's just find some guys outside of the town. Break up this cutscene fest. Little cobalt. What's Barn's favorite type of chicken? Jerk! Like, that, like, I know I've played this before, but that is a lot to take in, and God. The world building in this game is exquisite, and it really does paint a realistic yet crapsack world at the same time. OST's vocal version of the world map, really nice. Oh, that's a hot nut person. We are providing you with a bacon house. What's that there? Huh? That? So glad you like it. Please take it. Special herb tea. Oh, our weight wasn't reduced this time. Oh yeah, what do you need the inn for? We're giving you a house. I know, but like, we have money, and we're like RPG pro tags. Yeah, Xenogears was planned to be 6 episodes long. Kind of sense it in the wow, this could be a game, yeah. There was a save point in the item shop the whole time. Yeah, so it was an hour and 2 minutes between like when I saved, and that was like me breaking the pace to go save too. There's probably a save point in the church though. Or maybe not. Who knows? God, what could have been? It's like the story of this game. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed. What did you take? Toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea, and I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. Uninterested in accessories? Yeah. Hey, Guardia Castle music again. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. And now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ave is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just going to sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we are able to take back the royal capital, Bledevik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? The Western Guards. I know that drum beat at the beginning is just royalty-free music and 2 composers happen to use it for their JRPG soundtrack. 1 composer, because Yasunori Mitsuda did Chrono Trigger as well. The Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ave forces. Only 2 of these are very large. Was the drum beat in tactics? It might have been. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledevik. I'm gonna hit the snooze button because I want to finish this cutscene before going on break. We have some Kislev main gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. Oh yeah, the little money song. It might have been. Actually, it might have been the same as Guardia Castle. Why did I never draw the 2 as comparison together before? What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Nissan? I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nissan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait? Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan's and Kislev's actions. If Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning, but looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We are forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. I'm writing all this down, there'll be a test on it later. Yeah, right? The main strength of Ave's fleet is in the battleship Kefeinzel. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkaum. Vanderkaum. You don't mean the Vanderkaum that was in Jugend. The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He's all size and no real military power. An excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Citan, do you think you can strike our gear forces? It is not a problem. Even with Vanderkaum, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we are up against, here's what we'll do. Which we will find out after break time because I can't really delay it anymore. Like, I don't want to keep using all my snoozes just on the cutscene. So, 3 minutes of ads will play. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Feel free to stand up, stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, stay hydrated. Don't go too far. I will be right back. We'll disconnect the boxcar President Sophia is currently residing. We'll reconnect it to our fake train and take a hostage. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I am back. Hello, hello. The ads are still going for like 30 more seconds, but... Hello. Alright. Probably a good call for that hydrate. Because I had to, I got a little tiny bit of chocolate just to kind of like soothe my throat. So, yeah, hi, hello. And that was probably the last ad break of the evening, barring like a last second big raid or something. There we go. Alright. One last time for the video game scene. Well, now that we know what we are up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledevik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force. What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye, Shitan. Yeah! There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous? Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. Bart told me. You're helping out with the plan too? So you're caught up in this now as well. I've come this far, so I might as well stay into the end. Thanks. I know you'll do a good job. There's still some time until we leave. Why don't you make preparations? I have been waiting for this day for a long time. Upon talking to Bart, several cutscenes will play in sequence. There is a new wind blowing today. I hate how quiet it is. Back to slot 2 we go! Not much I can think of needs doing, so away we go. Are you ready? All right. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ave troops, and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. I guess I'm gonna raise some hell in my Weltall then. We're counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out, Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nissan. Hey, you know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and Bartholomew, seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ave were even called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of Nissan's sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at the rate you are maturing into a beautiful young woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it! You're embarrassing me! Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. The time has finally come. I'm pumped! Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkamp's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this battle. Faye, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved, but be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of them. Don't worry. FMV time, baby! Is this our first FMV in the game? Because everything else was anime cutscene before this. It's actually kind of weird. Achoo! Was the ship at the beginning 3D models? Oh yeah, probably. The space boat in the very, very beginning. But at the same time, that was the intro cutscene. We haven't had an FMV since. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? Want to save the game? At long last, we are heading to Bledavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life, and it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord, my son, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Uzuki. I didn't realize you were actually a shop. I thought this was just like... There are doors down here. I mean, fat lot of good they do. That one wasn't intentional, Reimu. Sometimes I just have to spin the camera to, like, be able to see. Once again, final checks. Every second counts. The young master forever. When we had engine trouble a long time ago, the young master jumped in to fix it. Sigurd tried to help the young master, and they both ended up injuring one eye. We're proud of the young master, but he sometimes rushes into things. The chief thinks it's all his own fault. So that's what happened. Puppy! There's a ladder here. Amateurs don't belong here, so get lost. Call a break at the door, I just cooled down suddenly. It's big, but it's delicate. Mechanic's greatest moment is the night before a mission. Tomorrow's that once-in-a-lifetime day where the ship can show what it's really made of. I'm gonna make you beautiful, old girl. Alright then. Alright. So there's nothing on this side then. It does not appear so. Okay, cool. Stun, you say? Is that short for sit down and drink your goddamn tea? It's not the voice I use for FF7 Sid anymore, but like... It's still such a fun line. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm gonna be the king. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes. I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? Long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but just as normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want you to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you. Because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct? Right. Then let's do it! But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You are facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that, and this is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Meanwhile, in Bledavik. Shin kick. Shin kick. And punch. There you go, I got the captions to say it right, even if I had to, like, butcher the line. Sweeps the headboard towards the middle of the room. I don't know. Definitely not me. I like that the heartbeat is steadily increasing. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him. Can't believe Darth Vader, Sephiroth, and Zeta were all in the same place at the same time. I know, right? This can't be. Help! And then I died. What's wrong? You look like you've just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you are after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry. I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. It might have been Reimu. Oh? What's up? No. For a moment, I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave. We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ave Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Forces frequency. There, on the surface layer, I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border of Kislev. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. All right, we'll start. Ready to shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's all right, old my son. What? This little girl's our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite from Madichu gang. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep. What a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there. Is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank. And we don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. This jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Total Sergeant Jumbo. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Xenogears that's only for officers' use. It's said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugend regardless of having no ability. Huh, this looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. Yeah, I want one too. It's probably my favorite gear in terms of aesthetic. Brigadier is up there, and then probably Weltall and Heimdall. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. Oh, there's a box. We have no time to waste. What part of that? Well, sorry, random battle. Hold on. Yeah, Graf's little arms folded Batman thing. That is pretty cool. Total damage imposed is 0. Yeah, I don't know if there's a term for that or not. Received extra R+2. This feels like a way forward. I couldn't jump, so I'm in a fight. Kinda wanna explore some more. I probably could let that thing heal me thinking on it. Let's look around. The encounter, I took a jump up. Hey, look, a dragon thing. Edelweiss, okay. I recognize the name. Rip! I got a fang, heck yeah. Walks into thing. Buy that red gear from the flashback though, so that's cool. Yeah, it's true. Can't buy bat gears, dang. 2 fang, 2 feather for a ruby gun, yeah. I don't even know if that's accurate. Couldn't jump, so I am in a fight. Hey, look, a freaky thing. Right? I got an eyeball off that guy. Pretty cool. There we go. One of the parts where you shook your fists at the random battles. Yeah, I feel that. Here is a box and then probably 3 random battles. Kinda need some fuel back. I also realized this isn't the guy to do it to. Nice miss, nerd. Xenogears has a lot of silence. Some people theorize it's for atmosphere, while others think the soundtrack was never fully completed and there would have been more. I honestly don't know. Yeah, that thing is not the guy to mess with. Felly, what is up, hi, hello? I have a mod handy. Can I get a shout out for Felly VT, please, and thank you. Also, I fell a really long way. No idea either. Ask Matt Pat. Oh, wait. I have been enjoying it, yeah. I've been enjoying it a lot so far. I've been enjoying it a lot so far. Really now? Okay. Get one more. No? Okay. Very enjoyable game if you ignore the giant fly people, yeah. I really need to find an enemy I can sit and charge against. Because my fuel is, like, really low. How are you not dead? Yuzu! Yuzu, thank you so much for the raid! Friends of the Red Mage Village, we are under attack. Welcome in, friends from Yuzu's stream. My name is Dovei, pronouns are she, they. I am a retro RPG challenge run enthusiast, mostly, though not exclusively, playing classic Final Fantasy challenge runs. However, in my heart of hearts, I'm a red mage. I do a little bit of everything, including randomizers, shufflers, and currently first playthroughs of classic retro RPGs. If that floats your boat, feel free to hit the follow button. I have anonymous follows on If you need to raid and run, please take care of yourself. If you just want to lurk, that is also completely valid. But feel free to stop in and say hi anyway. Got Cappy rated. Yes, I did. I got Cappy rated. I got copyrighted, apparently. Thanks, captions. You get 3 caption points. How was stream? What were you up to? Was it your shuffler day? I hope you had a great stream. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I am currently playing... I'm playing Xenogears. It is my first playthrough. So, you know, no tips, hints, spoilers. But, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I would have loved to have made that jump, but my jump input got eaten by this random battle. Okay, these things I can reliably run from. Oh, there's a box here. Gold nugget. Last time you saw this, it was a martial arts tournament. Now it's mecha. We got a little bit of everything. Oh yeah, it's been mecha from like the start. It just kind of goes back and forth. I need to find something that I can fight that I can sit and charge to. It is mecha martial arts. Yeah, that's true. Best of both worlds, yeah. Save point, thank you. Okay, yeah, you're one of these. Okay, cool. I can just sit and charge then. Nomad Fix Bot. It's like Giant Robo. It's Mecha and Wuxia married and had a baby. That's true. Thanks for the repair, homie. I just need fuel. Trying to get like so much fuel. Oh, there we go. That was a lot of fuel. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the heals. So I vaguely remember this sequence with, I seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? Yes? Well, now I don't need to tune up, but... That could be useful. Is it an emulator? Yeah, I'm using RetroArch. I'm using RetroArch, yeah. God, this is tempting. Like, if I had this against the worm, I wouldn't have struggled so much. Hope to see you again. Character items. Okay, it is just literally some items. Okay. Okay. Okay, those are 200 a pop. I think they're 300 in play, so I'll hang on to those. But the golden nugget. Yeah, I think I want that prevent fuel drainage thing. I don't know if that's relevant in these battles upcoming, but... $1 million question, mostly for Reimu and/or Mint. Would I be able to finish this upcoming, like, series of battles within an hour or so? This is quite a long sequence, yeah. Play it safe and end the stream? Okay, that's what I was leaning, but like... I kind of want this, yeah. Opportunity is safe, but it's a big block. Okay. This feels like a thing I should, like, save till tomorrow then. It's just straight up beam damage. I don't know or not. Like... Yeah, it's just response, and I don't want to drop my response to 0. Actually asking, what does the response stat do? Like, actually asking, what is the response stat? It's evasion? Okay. Yeah, it's evasion. Okay. Probably not a smart idea, but we're gonna do this anyway. Alright. Now, I vaguely remember the upcoming sequence of events. It is a lot. From what I recall, there is a lot going on here. Accuracy as well? Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm already saving. And I'll probably forget by tomorrow. Well, in any case, that is probably going to do it for the stream as a whole today. Kind of a short one, but like, I was sleepy from the onset, so...